Hello friends, how are you? Hope you are well there. So let me welcome you in today's English session. In today's English session, dear students, we are going to learn about our 7th standard lesson number 2. The name of our lesson number 2 is A Gift of Chappal. So dear students, after learning the name of our lesson, A Gift of Chappal, what kind of thinking come in your mind? What do you think about it? So here we can see like that, after reading the title of this lesson, dear students will think like that. Someone is there who is offering a gift of chappal or gift to someone else. So here we are going to see in this lesson, who is offering a gift of chappal, who is a person who needs chappal, okay, about a gift of chappal which is offered by some small kids are there in this lesson. So before we go ahead, we should have to know the characters of this lesson. So dear students, the main protagonist of this lesson is Mridu. She is living with her grandmother in the Chennai. The name of her grandmother is Tapi and her grandfather name is Tata. So both they are living with a Mridu in Chennai. Now one day Mridu is going to her aunt's home. So she is going to her aunt's home. The name of her aunt is Rukumini, and when she goes to the aunt home, her cousins are there. Okay, the name of her cousins are Lali and Ravi and Meena. These three cousins are there. Okay, so what kind of fun they are doing at aunt's home? That fun we are going to learn in this lesson. So often, dear students, when we go to our cousin in the holidays on the leaves, that time we enjoy a lot. Do you enjoy when you go to your cousins? Definitely we go to our cousin, that time we enjoy a lot. So such kind of fun is there. That kinds of fun is described in this lesson, and that lesson we are going to learn today. So the main protagonist of this lesson is Mridu, and when Mridu is going to Rukmini's home, that time her cousins are there, Lali, Ravi and Meena. How they welcome her and what kinds of animals they are having, and one kind of cat animal is there, that animal they are showing, and how they describe that animal we are going to see in this lesson. And at the part 2 we are going to see in this lesson that these chappals are there, which one is very useful. They offer to one beggar, one beggar comes to their home. As the beggar comes to their home, these small children, they don't think, they offer the chappals to that beggar. The reason is that they found that beggars are having some kinds of injuries in his bare foot. As he was walking on the barefoot that time, these children felt one kind of sympathy toward that beggar, and as they found the sympathy, they are offering the chappal to that beggar. That's why the name of this lesson is coming as a gift of chappals. So who is offering the gift here, dear students? The small children. What are their names? Mridu, Lali, Ravi and Meena. And these children, they gave this chappal to one beggar. Now we'll see what happened. You have to go on, dear students, page number 18. So page number 18, first paragraph, look there. A smiling Rukmini threw open the door. Ravi and Meena rushed out and Ravi pulled Mridu into the house. Who has smiled, dear students? A smiling Rukmini threw open the door. So Rukmini's aunt, she opened the door as it is the arrival of Mridu in her house. Ravi and Meena rushed out and Ravi pulled Mridu into the house. So here the cousin Ravi and Meena, they both rushed to their cousin because Mridu is coming after a long time to their home, and after the Mridu's arrival, smiling Rukmini, she opened the door and she welcomed to the Mridu, and these cousins ran toward her and they welcomed her. And what did Ravi do? Here Ravi pulled means what? He welcomed her in the home. And as he welcomed Mridu to her home, what happened? Dear students, look there. Wait, let me take off my slippers. Wait, let me take off my slippers. Whose these words are, dear students? These are the words of Mridu. What is Mridu saying? Mridu is saying like that. Let me take off the slippers. And she just kept her slippers beside of another slippers, And whose slippers there, dear students? Now we are going to see whose slippers are there. Look there. Wait, let me take off my slippers, protested Mridu. Mridu is trying to say to the Ravi, just let me put off my chappals and enter the house. But with enthusiastically Ravi welcome to the Ravi. Now dear students, she set them out neatly near a pair of large black ones. What does it mean, dear students? It means like that there was already one chappals are there. Pair of chappal is there. Already there is one pair of chappal which is kept at the stair. And how was that chappals? Look there. This one was black one. Those were grey. Actually with the dust, you could see the clear every mark of toe on the front of the part of each slippers. So you can see that the front part of the chappals are pressed with the toe mark. Means it shows like that. The chappals which are already outside of the stair, they are very well used and it was dusty also. And one kinds of toe marks are there on the chappals. The marks for the toe, two big toes were long and scrawny. So how was the marks of the toe, dear students? There are long and scrawny marks are there on the chappals front part. Now here we have to learn the meaning of the scrawny. What is the meaning of scrawny? Scrawny means thin. Scrawny means thin. What this word stand for? It's suggesting toes. It's suggesting toes. Scrawny. This word stand for the toes press, impressions of the toes on the slippers. Okay. So here Mridu is keeping her chappal beside of one more chappal is there which was very well used and which was old and dusty. It was dusty. Now Mridu didn't have much time to wonder about whose slippers they were. So Mridu didn't have time to see whose slippers were there. The reason was that Ravi and Meena, they are trying to pull her inside of the home, and that's why she hasn't kept her attention who is there inside of the home. Because Ravi dragged her to the backyard behind a thick bitterberry bush. Now as Mridu is coming to the home, Ravi and Meena, they are eager to show one thing to the Mridu. So dear students, when we go to our cousin, that time they eager to show their new toys, they eager to show their new things, what they have purchased. So they eager to tell us new kinds of story to us. The same thing is happening with the Mridu also. As Mridu entered her aunt's home, their cousins are very much eager. They didn't let Mridu to wash her hands. Okay, they directly took her. Where they directly took her? Ravi dragged her to the backyard. Where did she took her? To the backyard behind a thick bitterberry bush. In the backyard there was a thin bitterberry bush was there. In that bush one surprise was hidden. What was that surprise, dear students? Now look at. There inside a torn football lined with the sacking and filled with the sand lay a very small kitten lapping up milk from the coconut half shell. So dear students, they found that Mridu found there inside of the berry bush there was a sack of football. They kept on a sack of footballs. Okay, we know the football, we play the football. When we take out the ear of that footballs, it becomes more like a sack. On inside of the sack, what did they feel? They feel some kind of sand inside. And one kitten is laying on that cozy sack. How was that sack, dear students? It was really cozy and smooth on that sack. This little kitten was sleeping. It was lapping up, very small kitten lapping up milk from a coconut half shell. So here one more thing is there. Ravi brought milk for that cat, and in that in the coconut shell in which he brought the milk, he brought the milk in the coconut shell. Do you know, dear students, we eat the coconut after cracking the coconut we are having some kinds of hard shells. In that shell he brought milk. So we can realize on this situation or in this condition, we can realize one thing, that these children, they didn't inform the things to their parents. Okay, they brought milk in a shell. It means like that they didn't inform. They have one kind of kitten at the backyard of their home to their parents. All these things are doing in a concealed way. It was done in a concealed way. Okay, means hidden way. We found him outside our gate this morning. He was weaving and weaving, poor thing, said Meena. So Meena is saying there, we found outside of our gate this kitten which they found outside of their gate, and it was weaving and weaving, and because of that poor condition of that kitten, because of the sympathy they brought that, with a kind heart they brought that kitten to their home. It's a secret. Now she's saying that it's a secret. Amma says, but we will leave for to Mama's house if she knows we have a cat. So here Meena is saying like that, it is a secret, we didn't say to our mother. If mother come to know that we brought one kind of kitten to our home, our mother definitely send us to our maternal uncle's home. Mama's house means what, dear students? Maternal uncle's home. People are always telling us to be kind to animals. Okay, so this is the reference now given by these children. As we go to the school, teachers, always teachers and parents, they say to us we should have to be very much kind toward the animals. So he is saying like that, people are always telling us to be kind to animals, but when we are, they scream, oh, don't bring that dirty creature here, said Ravi. So dear students, Ravi is saying like that to Mridu. Oh Mridu, do you know, when our parents and when our teachers, they used to say to us that we should be very much kind toward the animals, but we try to, when we bring those animals to our home, it's what? Our parents, they scream on us. So generally such things happen. When we bring animals to our home, it may be like okay, it will be like a kitten or puppy. That time our parents don't allow us to keep that in our home. But generally they used to say we should be very much sympathetic toward the animals. So here, dear students, we learned the story about Ravi, Mridu, Meena, okay, and Lali. Lali will be there. In the next part, we'll see what she will do. So these 4 kids, what kind of fun they will do at Rupumini's home, we are going to see here. We have seen here. So at first paragraph, we can see that Mridu was warmly welcomed by Ravi, and Mridu was very warmly welcomed by Meena. In the next paragraph, we saw that Ravi was very much eager to show there was one kind of surprise. There was one kind of surprise for the Mridu. And what was that surprise, dear students? It was nothing but a small kitten. These things we have learnt already. And here in this paragraph, 2 paragraphs, we are having 2 words. First one is scrawny. The meaning of scrawny, dear students, it means thin. Thin means what? This word is specially used for the top impressions. And second word is party. Party means what, dear students? Grandmother. Okay, dear students, next 2 paragraphs we'll see in the next video. Hope you understand.